Hey ladies, I just wanted to come to you for a few minutes today and kind of give you an update on where we are with my directorship, our directorship. What I know about Mary Kay is that in order to do anything in Mary Kay, in order to get to any certain stage, for instance, the red jacket or directorship, we cannot do anything alone. So you guys are in this with me, whether you know it or not. You guys are my charter members of my unit. And so I have finally come up with a name for our unit. And what that is drum roll. I know, I'm silly. Okay, so our unit name is going to be the Thrive Unit. So I have a little acronym for that, and so I'm going to share it with you real quick, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you guys can help me, okay? So first of all, I have it broken down into two different things. So, and it's backwards, so I'm just gonna have to tell you what it says. All right, so in our lives, we typically run things through the filter of Jesus and how our faith as Christians, okay? So I have kind of a Thrive Unit acronym for Jesus, and then the same acronym as to how it ties into Mary Kay, okay? So those acronyms for Jesus are teach, hope, reach, involve, value, and encourage. And if you think about those things, I'm going to go through them each individually really quickly. Jesus taught. He taught people. He taught his disciples. He taught his disciples to teach others about God and to teach others about himself, about Christ after his burial and resurrection. So he taught. The second thing is hope. So we have to hope in something. What we know is that we have a hole in our heart, and the hole that is in our heart has to be filled with something. And so that something is a hope, and that hope is Jesus Christ. And so then the third one is reach. So Jesus taught his disciples to reach out to others, to find those that needed something from him, that needed something in life, and to reach out to them and offer them something. And typically that offer was a life with Christ, an eternity with Christ. The next thing is involve. And what Jesus did was he involved people in his life. So he called his disciples to come with him, to be involved with him, and to be involved in the process of witnessing and taking God and Jesus to the world. And then we value. So what we know about Jesus is that he valued people. It didn't matter who they were, what they did, where they came from, he valued them. And so the value is in people, and it's in the process of teaching people how to become a Christian. And then the last thing is to encourage. And what Jesus did was he encouraged his disciples. He encouraged his people. He all the time was encouraging through parables and through his teachings and through his love for people. So he was an encourager. So through Mary Kay, we do the same things. And so our acronym for Mary Kay is the same words, but it's a little different. So we teach, but we teach skincare. That is the vehicle through which we help women find out more about themselves, find out how to love themselves and to become happy in the skin that they are in, and to become beautiful from the outside in or the inside out. The second thing is we hope. And in Mary Kay, we do hope in him. We hope in Christ. That is where we place our hope. So that in our Thrive unit, that is what I am encouraging, is that we hope in Christ, not in ourselves. The third thing is reach. And so we are here to use skincare as the vehicle to reach out to women, to find that hole that is in their heart, or that hole that they need filled, and help to fill it, whether that's encouragement or love or friends, or just blessing someone. That is what we are doing. We are reaching out to them, and then the next step is that we are involving them. So we are going to involve them in the experience, whether that's through a skincare class, whether that's through a hydra session, whether that's through just getting them some products, or whether that's through sharing the opportunity with them, which leads us to our next one, is the value. So we value the Mary Kay opportunity. As consultants, we understand what this business can do for people, and what it can do for us, and what it can do for others. So we value the Mary Kay opportunity, which means we want to share it. And the last thing is encourage, and the encouragement is to pass it on. Mary Kay always, when people thanked her for what they had done for her, she always said, "No, baby, don't thank me, just pass it on." And so that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to always pass on the legacy. And so that's our encouragement. We encourage you and other consultants and other women to pass on the opportunity, whether they have the opportunity or not, whether they accept it or not. So that is our Thrive unit. So we teach skincare, we hope in Him, we reach women, we involve them in the experience, we value the opportunity, and we encourage them to pass it on. And so with this, I am going to, like I said, give you a state of the unit address. So I want to show you and tell you where we are. So what I need, and I'm going to quickly insert a little bit of kind of informational here, because I want you to know as a consultant where you are in the path. So if you are personal use, or if you are working your business, we all have an active or qualified or whatever status with Mary Kay. So you either, to start with, you have an N1, which means you have signed up but haven't placed an order, or you haven't placed an order in a long time. So you have an N1, you have an A1, an A2, and an A3. So I told you when you signed up that you had 3 months to place a 225 order that would kickstart your 50% off. So if you are an A1 status, you are good to go. That means that you have placed your 225 in this month. If you are in an A2 status, that means that you placed an order, a 225 order last month, but not this month. So that means you're in your second month of active status. If you are an A3, that means that you are in the third month of active status, which means at the end of this month, your 50% will disappear until you place another 225 order, whether that's this month or next month. Now, if you place it this month, you will automatically go into A1 status this month, and then A2 next month, and A3 the month after that. If you have questions about that and you don't necessarily know where you are, reach out to me. I can tell you where you are. I've contacted those of you that I felt like maybe needed to know where you were, and so that you wouldn't kind of fall off. I definitely want you to maintain your active status. Now, if you are working your business, then your 225 should just kind of, your Act A1 status or A2 should just kind of stay consistent. Because you are constantly selling, you are constantly purchasing to put on your shelf, and you are building a business, which means that you probably will not fall off the 50% discount, okay? So that is just a little bit of informational. So with that, I want to share with you where we are as a unit. I'm not gonna share with you as much about the car qualification, because that is a little bit different thing. We are trying to get to directorship by the end of this month, which means that I will officially be your director. We will have a unit. We will have a unit name, and I will begin to hold unit meetings apart from Cindy's meetings, and it will be, like I said, my unit, and I'm so excited about that. I'm excited about being able to lead you guys. I'm excited about being a leader and being able to lead you spiritually and be a mentor to you and a coach. So I pray that is what you're excited about. I pray that is something you might want. So if it is and you haven't placed orders recently, reach out to me and let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna try to finish this up real quick because I don't want to have you on here super long, but very quickly. So what we know about Jesus is that, hold on, I gotta look at my notes real quick. Okay, what we know about the disciples is that their key vehicle that they used, and their key, it was like their vehicle to life, to thriving in the community that they were in, was the boat. Okay, so the boat was everything to them. If they didn't have a boat, they didn't have money, they didn't have a status, they didn't have you name it. They didn't have much of anything if they didn't have a boat, because they were fishermen. The ones that started to begin with, they were fishermen, and they needed that boat. So if you're a fisherman and you don't have a boat, you can do a little bit of fishing on the shore, but you're not going to find the fish that are going to bring in the money. Okay, so what Jesus did is he took that boat and he tied it in to everything and every way that he taught, okay, that he taught the disciples. So it was the vehicle for the disciples, and it was the main vehicle for Jesus to teach them, because he knew that that's where they would understand. So they thrived in the boat. That was their comfort zone. That was what they understood. It's what meant a lot to them. It's what God was able, or Jesus was able to speak into them, because that was how they learned. They could relate so much better to the boat and to fishing and that sort of thing. So God typically speaks to us through whatever vehicle is most important to us, or most heartfelt to us, or comfortable to us. And so for women, we relate to being a woman. We relate to the struggles that we go through. We relate to the joy that we go through. We relate through the loneliness, the career, just everything about being a woman. We are able to more than likely relate to another female about those issues, another woman. And so God has given us many vehicles, or many ways to talk to women. But through Mary Kay, he gives us the vehicle of skincare and makeup. And what is the first thing that someone sees when they look at you? They see your face. Women want to be beautiful. That is something that God has instilled in us. We desire beauty. We desire beauty on the inside, but we also desire it on the outside. We want to be beautiful to people. And so God knows that. And Mary Kay knew that. And Mary Kay said, well, if I can use this to witness to women and to teach women how to feel beautiful and how to put God first in their life, then I'm going to. And so that's what she did. The disciples were taught through their vehicle. They were taught in and on and through the boat. Okay, so there were many different examples. There was Jesus walks on water. Okay, so he walked on the water, scared the mess out of them, but he walked on water to them. And then many people went and told about him because they were mesmerized by the fact that he walked on water. He calmed the storm for them. The loaves and fish, the feeding of the 5,000. And that is not necessarily in the boat, but it was the fish that they related to. He taught them how to be fishers of men. He told them, you will not be fishers of fish anymore. You will fish for men. And then the last, another one is the cast your nets in a different direction. So he asked them to cast their nets on the other side. Through these stories, the disciples were taught courage, they were taught faith, they were taught trust, and they were taught how to do ministry. And that is what we are using skincare for, is to teach these things to women. We are teaching them in their comfort zone how to minister to women. And so the last little bit I want to tell you is that Jesus taught them to thrive in their boats. So he taught them to thrive in their boats. But then that was their comfort zone. So he taught them to start in their boat, in their comfort zone, but then he took them out of their boats. So after these disciples decided to join Jesus in his task that God had given him, he said, leave everything behind and follow me. So he took them out of their boat into their uncomfortable zone. And so that's what God does with us through Mary Kay, is we are comfortable with skincare. We're comfortable with talking to other women about their babies and their families and their spouses and clothes and the things that we love to talk about. But what we're not comfortable with is sometimes creating a business, and sometimes dealing with difficult people, and sometimes dealing with people who have issues that we know nothing about. And that is what Mary Kay does. Mary Kay takes us out of the boat and creates an opportunity for us to lead and learn, okay? So if you are willing, and not just willing, it could either be personal use or it could be working your business. But if you're willing to take a step into the boat with Jesus and with me, we will guide you and we will direct you. So the boat is your comfort zone, but you still have to take a step into it, okay? So my desire is that you would just take a step into the boat. And then later on, if you want to work your business, Jesus will take you back out of the boat. But right now, I just need you to take a step into the boat with me to get us to where we need to be as a director and as a unit. So I have created this little image that God has revealed to me, and this is what I am needing. So now I'm getting to like the good stuff. This is where you need to like pay attention and help me, okay? So what I need, first of all, I'm going to read a verse to you real quick. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. So this is where we're at. This is my verse. For right now, we are trusting in God and leaning not on our own understanding. So we are taking a step into the boat just to learn and grow. And then later he'll make us uncomfortable if we want to be. We don't have to be, but just take a step into the boat. Trust the process and take a step into the boat. Okay, so here's my little boat. What you think? You like my boat? All right. So what I am needing, so here, and I know it's all backwards, but here's what I'm needing. So I need 10 people to sign up at a $600 or more order, okay? 10 people. Now, that is what most personal use sales beauty consultants sign up with. That will get you enough product just to have for yourself, to be able to show some people and make a difference in your skin, and maybe sell a couple of products, okay? So that is a baseline order is $600. Now, if they do not want to place a $600 order, a $225 is basically will make you active and give you your 50% off. Now, that is not necessarily where we want everyone to be. I need people that want to work their business. So I need you to help me find people that are interested in this. So what I've got here is I've got my 600s and my 225s. So I need 10 225s and I need 10 600 or plus. So that could be 600 and up. It doesn't matter what they place. Now, my little boat, this is the type of boat that would have been kind of look like in Jesus's time. And it has the front, which is the stern. Nope, the stern is the back. Sorry, the back, which is the stern, and the front is the bow. Now, what we know about boats is they have to be distributed equally, okay? So this is how I've created my boat. So these little guys in the front and the back, there are 5 of them in the front and the back. Those are 600 plus orders, okay? They have little pluses on them. So those are 600 plus orders. So I need 10 of those. So 5 here and 5 here. In the middle, I've got my 225s, okay? Now, that is where our supplies usually go in a boat. They usually go right in the middle to just kind of hold the boat steady and hold it still. So I need some steady people that are just gonna do their 225 if they want some products and just to try it out. Now that is okay. It's perfectly okay to do a 225 order. It's great to do a 600. It's even better to go higher than that. But this is what I need right now, okay? Then right here, it says 17 active independent beauty consultants. Now, these 225s don't have to be new consultants. The 600s don't have to be new consultants. This could be you. If you know that you love these products and know that you just want to buy some products and be done for like a year, go ahead and place a $600 order. Go ahead and place a $300 or a $225 order and get active again. So as you guys make your orders and as you guys send people to me to sign up or sign people up underneath you, I'm going to start marking these off. And this is what I need right now to, this is what we need, not I don't even like saying I. This is what we need to make our unit. So I know that is a lot that I have said, but I wanted to make sure that I completely showed you where this came from. It came from God. I believe 100% that God has revealed these things to me, and that He is taking care of me, and that by the end of this month, we will be a director unit. We will be the Thrive unit. And I have this little list over here. I'm going to see if I can show you real quick. This is my little board of information that I have. So I've got all my people and where they are, and I've got my little thermometer. You see where we are. We need to go higher. And then I've got a picture of me in the car because I do want to get my car. And then I have a little verse that says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13, because I can do this, we can do this. And I am so excited that you have joined me on this journey. I am praying for each of you. I'm praying that God reveals to you how you can help me in this journey. And I love each of you. I'm so grateful for those of you that have just started with me and have helped me get to this point. And if nothing else, you have helped me get to this point. So I'm so grateful for you and just your willingness to be a part of this journey with me. There will be some things that I post on this page as we go forward, and you can choose to be as involved as you want. But I am grateful again just for who you are and how you have helped me get to this point. Thank you so much, you guys. Thanks for listening. If you've gotten this far, you've done really well. And I just appreciate each of you for the love that you show and the willingness to help. So thank you so much.